Hello, everybody. My name is Newton Campos. I'm a Brazilian Portuguese living in São Paulo, and I'm a professor of entrepreneurship and innovation at Getúlio Vargas Foundation here in São Paulo, and also in other universities such as IE Business School in Madrid. I came to introduce you to this course, Entrepreneurship in Emerging Economies. I designed some 6, 7 years ago at the end of my PhD, where I bring a lot of debates basically about how it is to start a new venture in an emerging economy. I did that by myself sometimes. My family had different businesses as well in Brazil and in other countries in Latin America. And somehow, of course, I use some of my experiencing that, and also all the places I've been around the world studying this issue, to share with you some of the patterns that I've observed in terms of identifying and dealing with all the huge obstacles that you might find in those places, such as lack of infrastructure, lack of qualified labor, bureaucracy, corruption, etc. But also see the positive aspects that you can find in those emerging economies, such as the huge amount of opportunities in different sectors that you might find in most of them. Actually, I compile that in this book I launched last year. It's called The Myth of the Idea. It's pretty much based on what we discussed in the course. So it's a kind of a summary of what's going on in the world of entrepreneurship today from a global perspective, and of course from an emerging economy perspective. So in this book and also in class, we'll touch subjects such as lean startup, open innovation, effectuation, design thinking, and so on, and combine that with all those obstacles and incentives I just mentioned, but also with regional aspects of starting a new venture in different kinds of emerging economies. So we analyze cases in Latin America, in sub-Saharan Africa, Islamic countries, India, China, Eastern Europe, and so on. I know it sounds a lot. It is a lot. It is, as I said, it's pretty intense, but it's fun too. Half of the class usually come from developing economies, enriching a lot the debate, and the other half come from developed countries. So we pretty much are able to develop a kind of a line of thinking when comparing all those regions, obstacles, incentives, and concepts, so that at the end of the course we're able to really reach a pretty simple but important consensus on what you cannot forget when you're thinking about starting a new venture in an emerging economy. So I invite you to take part of that experience, and to share these weeks of fun, of thinking, and of concluding something that is pretty much useful, I think, for most of us who enjoy business and entrepreneurship. So if you have any doubt, please contact me. Bye bye.